Hey people, welcome to Cook and Wine, the section of our channel where we are cooking with you and enjoying the time with you. Well guys, the recipe for today is carbonara. I will prepare my way with the fresh pasta. The most important for me is the fresh pasta. Everybody gonna get so confused about this because the people thinking for making fresh pasta you need a lot of time and you need to have a lot of kitchen skills. Today we're gonna make a home way. Very simple. We're gonna need just 3 eggs and 300 grams of flour. This means every 100 grams of flour you need 1 egg. So let's start preparing. It's extremely simple. We're gonna just use our sifter. Can I have some help, please? I need a sifter. So, why this point is extremely important? Because we don't know in the case we have some contamination inside. Well, now when our flour is ready, we need to just add our eggs. Remember, 3 full eggs. These eggs are medium. You can get in the shop a big eggs or small ones. In my concept for this recipe will be medium. Why? Because the medium will be around 50 grams approximate. In here I will tell you something particular. I learned from one chef long time ago. When you have already the eggs, one important thing is put just a little bit of water. It just a little bit can be something like a tablespoon, no more than that. This will help you for this preparation. It's just a little bit. I know so many people gonna tell you already the eggs have a lot of water inside, so it's just the recommendation of that chef. I really like it. It's working fine, so I keep following this small tip. So now you gonna mix. Just mix. In the beginning you're gonna feel like you don't have enough liquid, enough water, like it's too much heavy at all. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. We'll take just the perfect texture. Need some time. This is gonna take you around 2-3 minutes.
So well, from this time, I think we're gonna have to put pasta.
We're gonna complete the job in here, in the table, because we need press very well our dough. So don't make too much long the video, only waiting when I working with this. We're gonna jump for a couple minutes and we're gonna be back. Well guys, the dough is already ready. After mix very well, we have already one dough in here. We're gonna reserve. We're gonna use in a couple minutes. Now we're gonna start with the sauce, the carbonara sauce. For this we have cream, ham, cheese, garlic and butter. Well, let's start preparing the carbonara sauce. We're gonna warming up our fry pan. Yeah, perfect. For this, I will start with some butter. Let's give some butter in here. Yeah, perfect. I need some pepper towel in my finger. Always when we're using butter, we're gonna need to have a little part of oil. In the case where you don't use a little oil, it can start burning the butter, and this actually is no nice. So, in this point, I like it to use a little garlic. You don't gonna leave the garlic in the plate, so you don't chop in small. It's making a little bit soft. You just gonna mash it like this. Yeah? One more time. So you're still getting a big pieces of garlic, but when it's already a little bit broken, gonna give you all of the flavor inside of the sauce. You gonna keep in this during the coction. In the end of the coction, we're gonna remove. So let's go in. Yeah, perfect. So guys, in here you're gonna saw our ham, yeah, 2 small pieces. Yeah, let's put this in here. We need just fry a little bit this until get some nice point. The smell is just glorious. I already want to eat. This is what I can tell you guys. I will leave this in here. So in this point, when you have ready big part, like I told you, you're gonna remove the garlic very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna take it and remove. Let's wait just for a minute, because I want to concentrate the flavor a little bit more. I will just use the opportunity for bring one piece, just one piece of the basilic in here. The rest of the basilic we're gonna use later. Yes, going fine. In this point, I want to remove the small pieces, the small parts of the garlic. I will keep in just one. Perfect. I will put a little bit. I will add our cream. In this point, we're gonna give a little bit more fire. Yeah, you can check. Juice is the point for reserve. We're gonna separate this for a minute and we're gonna start with the pasta. Well, in this point we need to start rolling our dough. So let me bring here our dough. Can I have a little bit of flour, please? Yes, thank you. Well, you will need to help yourself with a little bit of flour always. It's a little big, so I want to break it into parts. Let's bring a little bit in the table. Let's remove this, have more space, and with our roll, we gonna just make a very, very thin dough.
Well, in this point I will remove the 2 rings, because the rings are too much big for what I want today.
Doesn't matter If no it's a square, if no it's uniform, it's okay. The unique important thing need to be uniform how thin this. In the case the form is like I will show you is like this, it's okay, nothing's happening. We're gonna just coat pieces like this. This is the style for a pappardelle. Big. If you like it, the tagliatelle or spaghetti, simple. You can just roll your dough with a little bit more flour on top, just for protect, for don't get a stitch. So you're rolling again, and you're just gonna coat more small pieces like this, guys. You can get spaghettis, tagliatelle, as you want. For me, I like it more with pappardelle. This is why I'm doing today in this style. Now, guys, we're gonna just boil our pappardelle. I like it to pull it from the sides a little bit before bringing the hot water. The hot water is already with the condiment, with the salt. It's extremely important. Remember, in the case you don't add really generous salt in your water, later your pasta don't gonna get enough flavor. Can get a little flavor from the salts, but anyway gonna need more. So don't forget, always salt in the water when you make pasta. Now we bring all of our pieces. Check, just like this. You pull it a little bit, it will be perfect. Just like this. Let's go in. These small pieces as well. Check, pull it a little bit, bring in the water. Pull, bring in the water. In the case, well, in case you like it, a big portion of pasta, this recipe will be for 2 portions. In the case you like it, a regular lunch portion, you're gonna have 4 portions without problem. Let's wait for 1 minute, just for a minute until boiled. I'm going to move. Remember, after bring the pasta in the water, you need already move a little bit, just a little bit, for don't let it stitch. Now we're gonna wait just for 2 minutes until our pasta is ready for start plating. So guys, we are almost ready for plating. Just now I want to remove the piece of basilic. Perfect. Bring this here. So I want to just chop in a little bit of additional basilic for this last point. Remember, with the basilic, never over chopping. This over chopping means like when you make in the battle style, like a onion, when you start moving out of the knife, it's better leaving bigger. First reason, gonna get in black. Second reason, don't gonna be tasty. So now we're gonna just bring our pasta inside. Let me start with our pasta. Okay. Can I get? Of course, if it's more simple for you, I guess in home, use a sifter for remove the water and just take the pasta. Please, this will be better for you in home. For me, I like to just remove in this way and will be perfect. Now we need to move until all of the flavor of the sauce, all of the flavor with the ham and cream will get in the pasta. And in this point, I will bring as well our basilic. Just like this, I want to reserve just a small part, very small part for put on top. In this point, the basil gonna give you all the flavor. Oh, it's really nice, extremely nice actually. And we're gonna go in our plate. With this kind of tongs like I have, you can just rolling like this. In the case you in home don't have tongs like this, you're gonna just move it with one spoon maybe. Check just like this. Perfect. I want to get part of the ham. Part of the ham on top, and I want to prepare in here one small center for pasta. Let me turn off this. Now I need one small bowl. Can you help me please with one? You have one plate, white plate is fine. The bowl. Thank you. This is one additional point, but I like it for the carbonara. Actually, I think it's really nice. Let me bring in the trash bin. So for this, with your hand, always is better when you want to separate egg yolk from the egg white. It's better with your hand. Just in the center, perfect. We're gonna I want to use a little bit more of this cheese on top. I think in the moment when I add cheese in the sauce, directly in the sauce, you cannot watch actually in the, you cannot see it in the camera, because just we changing the camera, so we have one small trouble with this. But in the moment when I prepare the sauce, I put part of the cheese, not all of the cheese, just part, and a little bit of the basilic as well, just on top like this. Some pepper on top. Important detail for the carbonara, some pepper. This is our carbonara, guys. Well people, our carbonara is ready, our wine is ready, so bon appetit. See you in the next recipe.